Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Stoneshard, shall we? Picking up where we left off, right outside Bryn, and I'm going in. We made it. It's cool, you see how we get 54 experience just for kind of coming in here? That's actually a lot. You see, we only need 350-ish, 335 to get up to the next level. And if you just walk around this town, you explore all these new areas. So you can see this is the Mint Square. There's also a little something up here, and I don't remember letting you through before. And a woman mercenary is rare. Memorable sight. What's your name? Call me Gianna. And yes, I'm a mercenary. The guard sizes you up with a look of distrust. With that out of the way, I have another question. Can you read? So this is a trick question. Because if we get all fancy, he's going to throw us in the slammer. So let's just be like, just barely and very slowly. It's a start. As long as you know the letters, I'm sure you'll do fine. Take this leaflet. It has everything you need to know. Okay, I was scared, but he was like, I actually want to give you a very helpful instructional brochure. Okay, thanks. And let's see, what does this say? Read it. Esteemed guests of our city, welcome to Bryn. Whether you've been here before or it's your first visit, you should know that our gates are always open for hard-working craftsmen, honest merchants, and those who wish to fight for our cause. As always, all manner of goods can be purchased at Mint Square and in the docks. Anyone trained in craft will find a job and a roof over their head in the guild quarter. The Vanguard is currently recruiting in the old towers. If you can handle a weapon, they'll be happy to have you. Glory to the Grand Magistrate, a pledge of peace and prosperity. All right. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, what time is it? That's probably why it's closed. Yeah, I was... This is a shop, I believe. It just might be after hours, so they're not open. Oh, no, wait. This is the shop. Boy. It's been a while since I played, everybody. So, the vague memory. I got a little too greedy, but this is where, like, I don't want to call them elves, but they're kind of, like, bluish folk. The House of Azure Thread welcomes everyone. Come inside. See you later. Oh my god. Okay, I stole from them. The text was white, so I thought I could get it, and then it immediately turned red when I got closer. So hand it over. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Right. So it's tricky because, like, you got to be careful. I wish the text would go red or something, or the hand would go red. So you notice how you mouse over it. The text is white, the hand has no problem, but the item itself has the red outline, which means that it's stealing. So you really got to pay attention. I almost got us thrown in the slammer. Let's get out of here. That was a bad first start. So there's a church here, and we should be able to get a blessing. Give me a blessing. I suppose you're the leader of the Hyron? Of course not. Alas, the High Hyron, suffered through a schism. The United Church no longer exists. There are churches of Bryn, Aldwyn, and Maine, each of us vilifies the other two. For centuries, the Hyron has been led by archthurigists, the miracle workers, but they lost their power not long before the war, and no one knows why that happened. Archthurigists, right. Some say it's because the Hyron is drowning in sin. Others that the host no longer cares about us, their children. And then there are the blasphemers who dare denouncing archthurigists or archthurigists as charlatans, claiming that they've grown so inept over the generations that their tricks no longer fool anyone. We held numerous councils hoping to find out the real reason, but it was all for naught, and in the end, The Crimson Plague finished off those few of us who could potentially lead us. As for me, I'm just a hierodidact. My job is to hold sermons and pursue knowledge. I'm incapable of performing miracles. This alone would make me a terrible arch-theurgist, don't you think? So the rumors are true. The Crimson Plague affected the clergymen the most, didn't it? We priests aren't really supposed to discuss this matter. I'll tell you one thing, though. If the plague was indeed the host's way of testing us, as some might suggest, it was way too severe, regardless of the weight of our sins. What do you personally think is going on? Did the host really abandon us? I don't know. I refuse to believe it. Yes, a lot of things aren't the same, and even the holy texts no longer fill me with zealous inspiration, but perhaps it's us who've changed. All right, anything I can help you with? So, we got this blessing here. It lasts for a while. You could see it gives you plus 5% experience gain, which is awesome. And some sacred damage, crit avoidance, good stuff. He usually has... Maybe this is the guy. There's somebody you can usually buy and sell with in here. Well, alright, you got any news? No. Okay, in the basement there's some scary-ish stuff, if I recall. Oh, or you could go there to get the blessing, right. Okay. I feel like, you know, when I played before, again, my memory is fuzzy, but I think I went to Manshire before I came to Bryn. And I don't know if that's just because of the way I handled the Odar quest. Yeah, I think it is. I think if you keep going with Odar, the next couple of quests that you do send you to Manshire, if I recall, and you can do some stuff there. But let's go back to Manshire. I think we might be a little bit over our saddles here, but we can at least explore the shops and such. I'm hungry. I need to go to the inn. Also, there's just free experience. This is the Golden Grain Inn. This inn is super expensive, but it's got a nice, like, they give you a cool meal and have really posh amenities. Oh, you could take the charcoal for free if you'd like. And of course I would. Alright. Another 57 just for going down here. Leatherworking, the jewelry shop. So this place will pay more for any jewels or jewelry that you get. Just like it's normally the tenet of the game that the merchant who deals in those goods will pay you more for them. Blacksmithing workshop. We found the docks. Barbershop. The bathhouse. Hey-yo. The brothel. Good to be next to the bathhouse. The alchemical emporium of curious goods. And here it is, the Close Harbor Tavern. Oh, there he is, right there. Oh, you're finally here. I was beginning to think you got lost. Wouldn't be the first time. Gwynel's house isn't far. Now follow me and don't fall behind. Bum leg or not, I can walk there just fine. Alright. So I don't know what that means. Oh, follow him. Okay. Right. Look at this guy. Here we are. We'll get our answer soon enough. It's not how I imagined Gwynel's house. Gwynel is quite an eccentric character, there's no denying it. His previous dwelling was a mansion in the old towers. I remember him constantly complaining about his meddling neighbors and how they wouldn't keep their noses out of his affairs. Right. So anyway, he sold his lavish house, then used the money to purchase this shack from a gang of smugglers. Once he fixed the leaky roof, he moved in and has been living here ever since. There's so much going on at the docks that Gwinnell barely draws any attention. He didn't even bother to take the boards off the windows. Apparently, they ward off prying eyes, and dim lighting is in fact preferable when practicing alchemy. Alright. Yeah, that sounds totally legit. Gwinnell, open up. It's Varen. Bloody hell, are you asleep there or something? Huh, the door isn't locked. All the better, stay close. Yeah, it's great when the door just isn't locked and no one's answering. We'll just walk in. Someone really did a number on this place. What happened here? Hell if I know. I don't think Gwinnell is home. It's quite possible that he ran off on his own accord, or he had someone to, quote, help him with it. We need to figure out which one it was. A thorough look around would be a good start. Alright, we got a journal page. Oh, that's right. Some of this stuff sells okay. The spirit does. I've got spirit. How about you? The flasks are empty. Apart from some moldy spots, there's no evidence of them being used in experiments. Okay, lots of flasks. Let's see what this journal page has to say. Way too risky. I'm afraid there's no other choice. I need to act before it's too late. I'll deal with Varen later. For now, the most important thing is him finding the item he was sent to retrieve. Uh-oh. Alright, let me talk to my man here. We should focus on the task. Okay, yeah, I'm focusing. These notes are indecipherable. The moisture turned the words into an inky, blotchy mess. Okay? Fine, I'll just take every single item I can. Whatever. Whatever you got. Alright. There's like a secret door or something somewhere. Look for potential clues. Oh, right. Oh, I can't use my examine thing or whatever? The apparatus. Oh, found anything? See for yourself. Looks like a page from the journal. Alright. Varen takes a moment to peruse the text. Deal with Varen. Interesting. I can't think of anything that could have provoked him. We had no arguments to speak of, and I didn't ask any unnecessary questions. I have a bad feeling about this. Anyhow, found anything else? No, the house has been picked clean before we arrived. Gwinnell isn't stupid. He wouldn't leave anything important in plain sight. It can't be this simple. This shack doesn't look lived in at all. Forget about a bed. There isn't even a bench to sleep on. Mark my words. There's a hidden stash or a passageway here somewhere. Go search every corner. How about we focus on the other room? Might still find something of interest there. Alright, let's do it. I'm searching every corner. Oh, here we go. Bam. I knew it. Now I understand why he chose this squalid old shack in particular. Time to see what's downstairs. Indeed. The stench. And no sign of Gwinnell, of course. There must be at least some clues for us to discover. Let's get to work. Let's do it. Journal page. Torn journal. See what I mean? This is like before with the word burn. Like something about the font. The R and the N just run together. It looks like Tom Journal to me. Anyway, I know what they mean. Here. Read. Was the price I paid too high? Perhaps. Was there any other way? I don't think so. Everything unfolds according to destiny. Therefore, I am to endure every hardship thrown at me without flinching, and I must never forget that the reward awaiting us in the end will far outweigh its price in misery. Is that a good thing? So there's his page 4. He also has this, which is worth 1,000. And it's kind of like, when you're playing on Permadeath, stuff like this that's an instant heal is insanely good. So you almost don't want to sell it, and just keep it as kind of almost like an extra life. The hourglass does so. We'll take the good stuff. Oh, a gem. Okay. Each new day is harder than the last. I'm running out of supplies. I don't remember the last time I had a good night's sleep. I fear the sight of my reflection. If nothing changes, I have a few months left at best. Possibly in Maine. There must be at least some records of it in the Academy's library. After all, if not there, then where? Still, it won't hurt to go through every archive I can get my hands on. The cathedral, the university, some of the abbeys that are still intact. Well, these mittens... So, the nice thing about my mittens is that they do reduce backfire and increase magic power, so we're going to keep them. Don't get distracted. We need to search the place. Alright, fine. It reeks of death. Judging by the fresh bloodstains, there was a body lying here not so long ago. There's a small puddle of bluish... Okay, so once you, I guess you just have to click on the stuff with an eyeball and then pick up the journals. I found more journal pages, and then he automatically interrupts you. Take a look at yourself. Everything else is unsalvageable. Varen slowly goes through the torn pages. Some of them hold his attention longer than others. This mess is much more complicated than I expected. Well, that's Gwynnel for you. I've known him for a decade, yet he never fails to surprise me. What do you make of all this? The upper floor is trashed, the laboratory is intact. It's safe to assume that we weren't the only ones who want to question Gwynnel. There's no telling who it is, though. Gwynnel rubs shoulders with all kinds of people. Looks like he had packed everything of value and left before they got their hands on him. In the very least, there's no evidence of struggle. Whoever turned Gwynnel's house upside down, I don't think they found what they came for. Is he sick or something? Beats me. He certainly didn't look healthy the last few times I saw him, but that's what you get for slaving over an alchemy table day and night. There's no way around it. In any case, it's not important right now. How are we supposed to find him? I wish I had an answer. There aren't many leads for us to follow. It's possible that he's hiding somewhere in the city, or he could go to Maine. The journal mentions the Academy archives, didn't it? He's likely gathering information about Stoneshards. After all, before I went to that thrice-accursed abbey, we'd spent days scouring through the libraries of both the university and the cathedral. Wait a second, the abbey. While I was making my way out of the cell, I stumbled upon some archives and a few closed doors. The monks had the Stoneshard in their possession for many years. I'm sure they made at least some notes on it. Gwynnel will definitely want to read those at some point, and if that's the case, it's in our best interest to get there first. I want to make sense of what's going on before we actually find him. As for tracking Gwynnel down, I'll make some inquiries along the way. It's not like he vanished into thin air, so what's the plan? We already have a cart and horses. What we don't have is the slightest idea of what to do next. Gwynnel could be anywhere, so until we have a solid lead, we'll have better chances of finding a needle in a haystack than getting a hold of him. I'll have to reach out to some of my old contacts. Perhaps someone saw him, or at least heard about what he's planning. While this thing figures itself out, I'm going to set up a temporary camp outside the city walls. You'll be able to find me there. See you soon. Okay, so you used to be able to, like, merge the journal pages together, you know, but anyway, we've got some stuff we could sell, and we should. The gem we can sell to the jeweler. I'm honestly just going around getting as many experience points as I can in the different sections of the town. We could very possibly just level up by doing that. Look at that poor guy in the stocks. I think one of these guys is who you talked to about joining the militia or whatever. The family pawn shop. Make it quick. Alright, not that guy. Let's go into the family pawn shop. Hey. A new customer. Excellent. Excellent. My name is Jervy Vernoms, and I hail from a long line of Bryn pawnbrokers. My family has been in this business for 7 generations. In fact, if you need money, you came to the right place. Gold, silver, jewelry, objects of art, I'm willing to appraise it all and offer you a fair price. I also have a vast collection of items, the owners of which are unlikely to ever buy them back. Take a look. Maybe you'll find something you like. Do you lend money as well? Sure, that's what pawnbrokers do, but alas, the recent events forced me to raise my standards. There's way too many people who think they're smart enough to fool me. Of course, I have my ways of collecting what I'm owed, but it gets slightly tiring to rely on them too often. You see what I'm getting at? I don't really know you yet, so unfortunately a loan is out of the question. That is, unless you have someone who could vouch for you. What are you interested in? Well, I want to buy and sell. Can we do that? No. I think he's closed, maybe? Or he's... Yeah, he doesn't want to right now. Okay. So, I came at the wrong time. Let's just go ahead and... let's see. The docks, the towers, the square, the guild quarter, yeah. Let's go to the camp, the caravan. We can rest there. I am a little peckish, so I'm going to need to... You know... squirrel away some food soon. I really think before I get too crazy about much here, I need to go back and just free range and explore and level up. Here we go. I'll take a drink from your well. Right in your face. Oh, you might not be able to get outside town from here. No, you can't. It's a trick. I got tricked. I'm embarrassed. Oh, you can get out this way? Ah, there's a gate over here. Cool. Alright, well, that's good enough. So let's see. I need to go over here to get to Varen anyway. There's a free place to sleep up here, unless they've changed it. Here we go. Got some berries. Okay. Oh, actually, let me see if I can do this. Somebody told me, as a tip, that you can shoot... Nah, it didn't work. They might have changed it, but you used to be able to shoot birds with your fire spells and, you know, get some food. They would drop meat for you. Let's see if it still could work. Maybe I miscast, that's why. So I probably can. I just miscast the spell. I passed him. I don't know how I missed the dude. He must have been more in the middle of the map. Alright, if we see a bird, we gotta pay attention. I don't think a dragonfly will do. It's gotta be like a bunny or a bird or something. Here it is. There's my man. Talk about good timing. I'm almost done preparing the caravan. Well, as far as caravans go, ours is a laughingstock. There's still a lot we can improve upon. While you were away, I set up a sleeping spot and found a couple of chests to store our belongings. The only thing left for us now is to raise the flagpole. Lend me a hand? I can do as much. Not sure where to begin, though. Sweet. Okay, so this is all new with the update. Like, you used to be able to camp with him. He had a chest. But now I think we might actually be building a base or something. Required for the caravan upgrade, caravan banner. Okay, we're going to use it. It's simple enough. Just put it together. Make sure to check with my notes before you begin. I know what happens when you try to improvise. Stick to the diagram. I also had time to put together a list of some other stuff we could use and where to place it. It's all there on the table. Go ahead and see for yourself. Sweet. So you can see we're almost level 4. I'm going to use this chest, and oh man, it's huge. And you can buy like more tabs of storage. This is great. Okay, I'm just going to dump in all of the quest-related items for the time being. This scroll, I do not need it. How much space can I get? I'm going to put away... just some of this basic food. Bah. Bah. Alright. I'll make space for you yet. Okay. So he gave me some plans? Is that what he's done? There's our horses. There's a place to sleep. Oh, look at this. A fire pit. So there's a tech tree for the outpost. This is awesome. This is a tremendous addition to the game. This really makes it cool. It also makes me feel terrible for making a permadeath character, but at least I get a sense of what I'm looking at. Straw bed. Hitching post. Yep. So, like, if I wanted a praying spot, I'd need an altar, candles, and a bell. A tent. I have rope. I'd need thread, straw. Straw is easy to get. Canvas roll. This is actually not that hard to get. And it gives you more vigor and twice as effective at reducing fatigue. That's great. Okay. Yeah, we need a cooking place. A huge cauldron. I'm not sure I've seen that. Okay. Check with his schematics and raise the flagpole. Varen. No, I mean, I see this, but as far as where the flagpole should go... Oh, here it is. You're about to unlock caravan banner. Confirm. Got it. I was like looking for a piece of paper or a place to put it on the ground. I was wrong. So that's how it looks. A new beginning. A new beginning indeed. By the way, did you see the rest of the schematics? What do you think of my plans for the caravan? You plan to live large, that's for sure. Trust me, if it's on a list, we want it. Speaking from decades of experience here. So if you happen to find or buy anything worthwhile, let me know. We'll see if we can put it to good use in our camp. Deal. So where we heading next? Wish I had a good answer. Gwynel disappeared without a trace. I've already sent letters to anyone who might know more about it than us. Can't do much else in it, except wait for their reply. Since there are no pressing matters right now, we have a rare moment of freedom. I suggest we use it to earn more gold and better prepare for the road ahead. Speaking of gold, I have a proposition in mind. What kind? Let me explain. During my abbey escape, I stumbled upon the corpse of some hapless mercenary. He had an old contract on him. It promised 1,000 crowns to anyone who'd get rid of the unholy scum inhabiting the place and live to tell about it. Well, the unholy scum is dealt with, and I'm here to share the tale. We should try our luck and claim the reward. Oh, okay then. So I skipped Manshire, and in the previous incantation of the game, this contract did lead you to Manshire before you went to Bryn, and you try to claim this, but they won't uphold it because it's too old. So luckily then, maybe they rebalanced it, so I'm not wrong in becoming Bryn this early. The contract isn't exactly fresh, but it's a good idea to visit Manshire either way. There should be loads of work for you to do. Here, take it. So we are supposed to go there now. Fantastic. I'm counting on you to claim it. Consider it done. Alright, so now we know the way to Manshire, I suppose. Well, the road kind of appeared out of there. Oh no, this is Manshire. Okay. I don't know, I could put a marker on it, but that's okay, I don't need that. Man, this is awesome. The game feels so much more grand and involved now that I have this to do. You know what I missed, though? First of all, I do wish that my storage chest here somehow would interact with the storage that's in the inn. I know that's a lot to ask, but, you know. That would be cool, because I have a book, and I want to sell my book, and I want to see if they'll buy my schematic at the bookshop, and also, I want to see if I can afford, or if they have the treaties on more fire magic, because when I level up, that is definitely what I want, is more fire magic. Let me see. Let me go back this way. Let's see if I can find a bird to shoot. There it is. What happened? Maybe they just don't let you do it, because I tried it again. I don't think I miscast it that time. It just didn't work. Okay, they probably don't like that trick. Maybe you could shoot it with your bow, but the spell is too slow. Alright, fine. Alright, so I'm going to go this way. I got a bunch of stuff I need to sell. Alright, let me kind of... Oh boy, camera. Oh boy. Okay. No, no, no. Darn. I'm really trying to move the map around, and there... There we go. Here. Let's see. Are you open? Will you buy any of my stuff now? No, maybe it's just too early. Oh yeah, here he comes. Or not. Hey, what's up, dude? What you sell? Oh, he sells out here, not inside, maybe? Okay, well, he'll buy this. He will buy this. He actually pays reasonably well for it, so there's no need to go to the gem place. I'm fine with that price. Oh, I did get berries. Great. And... if I recall correctly, I think the bookshop's actually up here, like right by the entrance. Yeah, here it is. The printing house. What are you selling? Here it is. Oh my god, it's 1,500. Oh, it's so expensive. But we want that. So at least we know where to get what we want. We just can't afford it. But we need to do jobs to get that. And we will. There is, like... There's normally a rando trader. Yeah, right here. That will just buy stuff. Yeah, they'll buy these spirits at least. But that's it. Okay. That's not a bad start. We could buy the ingredients to go cook a meal. If we wanted to. Here's some more rando traders in here.